Sup, Cocoa Heads? It's time to play some more RainCode. I know it's been literally 1,000 years, but here we are. Finally playing the DLC. All of them seem good. I'm pretty excited. I've actually never played, so I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to play. Hello, everyone! Hello, Mattis. Hello, Paulina. Hi, Zeku. Hi, Goat. Hey, Brianna. Hi, Joni. Hello, Yuzuki. Hi, Paulina. Hi, Divewing. Ooh, hi, Zio. No highs for Zero. Just kidding. Highs for Zero. So here we are. I've actually grown attached to having chat with me, just above me. It's nice having you here, and I can touch you sometimes. And Yuma's joining me as well. Gonna point out where all the clues are. So we have 5 DLCs, starting with Desuhiko and Fubuki. I think that we should have enough time to do both of them. I don't exactly know how long all of them are, but we'll do as many as we can. Starting with Desuhiko, where Charisma killed the cat. Hello, touching you. Oh, also, okay, fun story. Remember how everything was broken yesterday, or the day before, and the day before when I was trying to play Lethal Company? Everything was broken because the drive was full. So I was trying to do things, and OBS is like, I have no room to do anything. There's no more space. So that's exciting. Beppin. Okay, that was not because the drive was full. That was just because Beppin. But the OBS problems were from no drive space. Part of it was me. Only autosave is enabled for sub-stories. Yuma Cocoa Heads! You heard Batman. You hear only what you want to. I don't think I said Batman. Did I say Batman? You can't see the loading thing because Yuma Cocoa Head is in the way. Maybe we'll put him down here. Maybe we'll put him up here. Yeah, he's up there now. The Cassiopeia necklace is mine from the nine-tailed cat. Oh, the Discord link should also be working again. Ooh! Classic culprit!
Damn it! Again?
Let me know if the volume needs increasing.
Next time you won't be so lucky. I'll catch you the first chance I get.
Charisma killed the cat. Volume is low. That's what I thought. I thought perhaps. Desuhiko's beanie is custom made. It's a designer beanie and it's waterproof, and it cost him several months of pay. I've increased the volume to maximum overdrive.
The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat returns, huh?
Yako!
Jewelry on display in the gemstone exhibit hosted by Amaterasu Corporation was stolen late last night. Peacekeepers declared the culprit is serial thief Nine-Tailed Cat. The investigation should yield an arrest soon.
They're so full of crap about arresting this guy. They have no idea how to deal with this.
The newspapers are Amaterasu's lapdogs anyway. They're not going to talk about how the thief managed to escape.
They jumped off a car.
The Nine-Tailed Cat has been famous in this town for as long as I can remember.
Is this the miracle ladybug?
They're set to steal their target without hurting anyone, and they always leave behind their signature card.
Oh, is this Ichiban's voice actor?
The great thief who appears out of nowhere and vanishes without a trace. No one knows a thing about their identity.
Can we talk for a second? Can we talk for a second about that picture of the person out the car? Like, hey, I love it. I love it. Who are you?
They've been stealing expensive stuff from Amaterasu ever since they
that
took
too.
control of this town.
Do you need more volume? It's quiet in my ears. Oh, hello.
State of play Wednesday at 2 p.m. point, so that's like 4 hours from when you start your stream.
That's so cool. We can do a stream and then we can go right into the state of play. Ooh! Do you think we're gonna get Final Fantasy? Probably some Final Fantasy, maybe? Maybe? Sounds fine? Cool. Nice. Thank you for helping me.
From what I heard, all the stolen goods are sold or donated to hospitals and other welfare facilities.
So what, they're Robin Hood or something? I don't like it one bit.
Everyone in town is a fan of the cat.
Me too. Wednesday, Paulina. State of play Wednesday.
Think about it. They're up against the Peacekeepers. It's obvious why everybody supports them.
The Peach Keepers.
Hey, what kind of detective talks like that? I'm disappointed in you, Chief.
It'll probably only be me. I can check with Clay, though.
Detectives are natural enemies. Cat, dog, I don't care. A criminal's a criminal.
When did you get all self-righteous about justice?
Justice? This is about pride. What's the big deal anyway? The newspaper hasn't written a single thing about me. I mean, I'm the ultimate charismatic superstar detective.
I'm gonna open up the volume a little bit more. Boop, 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 boop.
Unfortunately for you, the cat is way more popular and famous than you are.
Yeah, I feel that.
Damn it. This is humiliating. It's all your fault, Chief.
Huh? Why me?
It's because you let these criminals roam around scot-free that this cat guy has grown so brazen.
Well, I suppose you have a point there.
Are the wiggle lines also distracting? You can let me know. I put them there because I love visualizers. It helps me also know if audio's coming through.
But we've never received a single
But it's not
request
necessary.
to catch the cat. And if no one's hired us, then it's not our job to get out there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited more for Fubuki. Not that Desuhiko's bad.
Nonsense. That's a coward's excuse.
Say what you want, but don't go looking for
me
trouble
too.
for no good reason. Even this art gallery case wasn't a formal request.
A girl I met at a cafe works at the art gallery and told me something interesting.
What did she tell you, Desu?
They say the cat's gonna appear at the gemstone exhibit. The peacekeepers working security are all on edge.
Is all the DLC out now? Yes.
So I promised her that if the thief really appeared, I'd catch him. At this rate, I'm gonna look like a liar.
What do you expect me to do?
You're just gonna let the cat roam free?
Leave a cat alone and it won't scratch you.
Do you think that?
You should really let it go. This thief isn't someone we can do anything about. Besides, they're a phantom thief who's never been caught by the peacekeepers and continues to toy with them.
And change our hearts.
You are such a useless chief, you know that? Fine. I'll hatch my own plan to catch the cat, and you better believe all the credit will be mine and mine alone.
Hey, wait! Jeez. I hope he doesn't get into trouble.
He's gonna get into trouble. Last surprise. Absolutely. They never saw it coming. It's a bus service throughout Kanai Ward, and the bus fare's fixed. Amaterasu employees ride free. I hear things about the new Phantom Thieves X game, the X Games.
Still, this phantom thief appears out of nowhere. How do I catch him? I should gather information about the nine-tailed cat around here. With that many tails, I'm sure I'll grab at least one.
Oh, hi,
All
Day
right.
Sanity.
Time to ask everybody about the nine-tailed cat. Actually...
This graffiti's so shoddy. I'll paint over it with my signature next time. If I had a can of spray paint, I could paint over this now. No, I'm gonna go talk to the exclamation point. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone's giggly. Hee hee hee.
I heard the nine-tailed cat reappeared.
The stolen Cassiopeia necklace is said to be worth 100 million yen.
That much? I'm certain it's already been sold and the money donated to an orphanage. I wish I could have gotten some of that cash.
This reminds me that a few years back, someone wanted to donate some money at the hospital where my mom works. They just dropped off 10 million yen and left. People are saying they think that was a nine-tailed cat.
Really? What else? What did they look like?
Who are you?
Just keep going.
What they looked like? Well, the donor wore a hood way over their head, so nobody got a good look at their face. That being said, some think the donor's hair and eyes were a burning red color.
Ooh.
Red hair and eyes. That's fantastic info. Thanks. Next time.
Oops. I pushed the button by accident. Wait, okay. Hair with hair and eyes. I know people who have hairs and eyes. Further up. Further up. Keep on going up. Near the bookstore. Hey, lady.
Hello, ma'am. Have you seen an awesome, charismatic guy around here?
Excuse me?
Take a good look. There's one right in front of you.
Huh?
It's me. Me. I'm the freedom-loving, charismatic detective, Desuhiko Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Pardon me, but I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Hold on. I'm in a hurry, too. I really need your help.
Uh-huh.
I'm investigating the nine-tailed cat. Do you know anything about them?
The nine-tailed cat? The thief who stole the gemstones from the art gallery?
I think we need a Robin Hood of yeah, Thunderbolt is a really banger surname. We need a modern day Robin Hood. I think it's a necessity for nowadays.
Yes, that one. Can you tell me anything you know?
All I know are just some rumors.
Perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear.
I heard this from my friend's sister's coworker, but the nine-tailed cat is actually a young man.
A young man. I see. Thanks. That's a big help. Oh, by the way, who do you like better, me or him?
Well, I've never seen the nine-tailed cat's face, so I can't compare.
Is there a way to turn auto on? Because I seem to be
Let's
having a
see.
problem.
Now that I've had a closer look, I guess you're not too bad.
Right? I get that a lot. How about we step into a cafe and chat for a while?
Goodbye. You said you were in a hurry, right?
Right. Let's meet again on the stage.
No. Okay. A guy with red hair, red eyes. Wouldn't it be cool though if we had a modern day Robin Hood? Phantom thieving their way around.
That's nice.
Hey there, milady. Can I talk to you for a sec?
What?
I'm looking for someone. Someone with silent but plump lips, whose slender eyes emit a gaze so piercing it's as if I'm about to be stabbed.
Just my time.
That's right! The someone I've been looking for is you!
Well,
And less importantly, I'm looking for the nine-tailed cat. Even if it's only rumors, can you tell me anything about him? No clue. Well, I don't blame you. No further questions regarding the nine-tailed cat.
then
All that's left is for you to tell me about yourself. How about going to a fancy bar? Just the two of us. Quiet. It's so cute, the way you're blushing.
Huh?
Die. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Desuhiko's internet search history definitely has Dami Mami in there. No running in the hotel? Oh, I want to run in the hotel. Welcome to the Sun and Moon Hotel. How may I assist you?
then
Lovely lady, would you listen to my words? To a pilgrim like me, you are the sun swaddling my icy heart and the lovely moon guiding me through the dark night. Guests of the hotel may use the restaurant and lounge area.
well,
That won't be necessary, for you are my perch. If this is some sort of prank, I'll have to report you to the peacekeepers.
no.
Well, I'm actually looking for someone. Do you know anything about the nine-tailed cat? I see. I only know that he's a phantom thief who's been causing some commotion. Okay. I don't blame you for not knowing. Oh, by the way, do you want to have dinner with me tonight? I'm working tonight.
Then
After you get off work?
Excuse me.
She's not looking at me. Aww. Where is Vivia? Oh, hi, Greg. Just as in Pokemon Ruby, running shoes don't work outside. To the rooftops. Children? Why are there so many children up here? This is unsafe. Oh, we're just looking at ads. That's what we're doing up here.
hello, gorgeous.
Uncomfortable. I am uncomfortable.
Don't be scared. I'm a superstar, and starlight will always illuminate a lady like yourself.
Lady?
I am dialing 9-1, and then if you need help, you just dial the last one, okay?
Yeah, to me, you're one refined lady.
Ah!
Anyway, do you know anything about the nine-tailed cat?
Yeah?
Don't tell him anything.
Oh, like what?
I like the cat. I'm a fan.
What do you like about them?
They're so cool. The cat is tall and kind of like a model.
Oh, really? Oh, thanks for telling me.
So you're a fan of the cat too?
I'm more like a rival.
I wonder how the VA felt reading this out loud. I wonder if they had the context or if they just had some lines. They're like, hello, beautiful lady.
Rival?
Soon, you'll be my fan too. I'll be waiting with front row tickets for you. Ta-ta!
Especially if they're just like, the person he's talking to is called mature girl. Because it's like, what does that mean? Well, let's never ever come here again. At least we learned a thing or two, didn't we? This person has aesthetics. It goes against my nature to question men, but I got no choice. I need info on the nine-tailed cat. Sup, brother?
Hey,
Who the hell? You're not a customer, are you? Well, can't say that I am. I just want to talk to my bro for a minute. Beat it.
Oh no.
Well, it's just one small...
hey!
Beat it, or I'll murder you. Gotcha. Oh, so scary. Talking to women is better after all. Nope. Nope, don't like it. yeah, didn't like it.
I think I've talked to all the most promising ladies.
Don't like it.
And I've gathered plenty of information about the nine-tailed cat, so that should be good. A young man, tall and slim, with red hair and eyes. The most outstanding feature is hair color, but wearing a hood would make that hard to notice. That reminds me, the cat wore a hood when I saw him at the art gallery. Oh, but wait, the cat I saw there didn't look tall at all. Was it just my imagination? Whatever. I should head back to the agency for now and think of how to capture the cat.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable. I feel like they could have gone a direction where it's like Desuhiko is well, they did in the actual game where Desuhiko is attracted to femininity. You know? Oh, Jesus! Oh, edgy boy!
Who's there?
I've come to steal what's most precious to you.
It's Sigma!
Precious to me?
I'm going to take all the fuzz off your head.
No!
Ah! Stop it!
What are you scared about? It's me, Desuhiko.
Desuhiko? I suppose that is your voice. But is this your disguise? Who are you supposed to be?
Yeah, I tried recreating what the nine-tailed cat looks like based on what people around town said. What do you think?
I wasn't able to tell until you mentioned it.
I guess it's no good.
Disanity, uh-oh!
I was planning to walk around town looking like the cat to draw him out.
That won't work. Your look is way too vague. Even fans of the cat wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, but what if I enter the art gallery like this and try to steal something? Witnesses would think I'm the nine-tailed cat.
I guess. People could mistake you like that. But everyone only has a rough image of what the cat looks like.
Image? That's it! I just came up with a brilliant idea!
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me you're really going to try to steal something dressed like that.
If I do, I'd be the one who gets arrested. Maybe I can take advantage of the fact that this getup is what the fans are imagining.
What do you mean?
Just watch. The next time he appears, it will be the end of the Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat.
But why? He hasn't done anything except for steal from the rich and give to the poor. The premier art museum in Kanai Ward, located in the Ginma district. The space in front of the art gallery is decorated with a giant dinosaur fossil replica. I forgot the World Detective Organization's logo was so good.
Hey, are you sure the nine-tailed cat will really appear tonight? That's what everyone's been saying in town. The cat is after a real expensive ring.
Somebody came out.
It was
Thank
me.
you all who've gathered here today. Please, allow me a moment to speak.
Okay.
As you all know, precious jewelry was stolen from this art gallery the other day. The culprit is a thief known as the Nine-Tailed Cat. And we've received word that they will appear again tonight. However, it is obviously a crime to steal from others. As an upstanding citizen, I cannot allow that to happen.
Get lost. You're not even with the peacekeepers.
Get out of here!
No one likes you.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah, get off the stage.
Who am I, you ask? I am the charismatic freedom lover born unto this world by a goddess, the superstar detective Desuhiko Thunderbolt. Can you hear me, Nine-Tailed Cat? Your sham of a legend ends today. I,
Immediately assassinated.
Desuhiko Thunderbolt, will end you.
I do like your pins, though.
There are still detectives in town?
Oh, hello.
Morning, Nyani. Would you like a meat bun for breakfast today? Meat buns.
Meat buns. I would love a meat bun, Sean. Thank you.
That guy looks hella dumb. He'll never catch the Nine-Tailed Cat.
Put a clown nose on Desuhiko. 30 minutes later.
Hey, it's that guy again.
Hey, detective! Where's the Nine-Tailed Cat?
Yeah.
You sure the ring hasn't been stolen already?
Yeah. Why do you suck so much?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
The Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat has fallen into my trap and has been captured.
That's a lie. You're lying. You're lying to me. You're lying to
Here's
yourself.
the proof.
You're lying to.
This is the Virgo ring the cat was after. As you can see, the ring is safe.
Perfect.
The Nine-Tailed Cat was captured. No way.
Well, that ring does look pretty legit.
That dumb cat has been imprisoned inside the art gallery. I'll leave the rest to the peacekeepers. I'll be going now.
My job here is done, but you didn't do anything.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Give the ring back.
Oh, but of course, I fully intend to return it to the gallery's curator.
I gotta be blunt. I'm way more handsome than that.
Oh! Whoa!
Two detectives?
You've been caught in my trap, Nine-Tailed Cat.
Yeah, pounce on him like a tiger. Oh my god, rip him up! Rip him up!
I was the one who spread the rumor about you appearing here today. With so many spectators here, I knew you'd use a trick to take advantage of the crowd. Who would have thought you'd disguise yourself as me and try to enter through the front door?
Wow!
Damn it! The Phantom Thief has finally been caught?
That's impossible.
Come on. I'll interrogate you before handing you over to the peacekeepers.
This is a dream, right? This is a dream. It feels like a retelling of Desuhiko's like, oh yeah, what did you do this weekend? Oh, nothing. I just caught the legendary Nine-Tailed Cat Phantom Thief. It's no big deal.
Did you read this? A new hero emerges. Nine-tailed cat caught at last. Now look at all the attention you've gotten. The peacekeepers won't take this lying down.
At last, I'm finally famous! I'm the star that touched down to Earth, here in the city where stars never shine.
So, what are you going to do now? Please don't get me involved.
Just watch. My path to stardom has just begun.
Who is it?
Speak of the devil.
I don't like those wiggled fingers.
Huh? I wasn't expecting any guests.
Wow, you're gorgeous!
She's a newspaper reporter. She wants to speak with the detective who caught the nine-tailed cat.
Nice to meet you. I'm Anine of the Kanai Times.
Anine!
You must be Desuhiko, the one who caught the nine-tailed cat.
How many hairs do you have? Do you have 9 hairs? Are you the nine-tailed cat?
I'd like to conduct an interview with you, since you're the new star of Hope in Kanai Ward.
An interview, huh? Yeah, sorry, but I only speak to the first person to come see me.
Check profiles. Can I do that from here? No.
Well, then...
But you're the first one here. Congrats!
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're really letting this get to your head, Desuhiko. I hope your pride doesn't get crushed later on.
Yeah. There's too much noise here, so let's go somewhere else. This place is too dirty to take nice pictures anyway.
Wow.
Well, excuse me for this mess.
Let's go. If anyone else comes asking for an interview, turn him down for me, Chief.
Jeez, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, okay. Can you press Y? It doesn't do anything on the loading screen, but I'll try when we're out of the loading screen. Yeah! I can press Y! Profiles. Desuhiko. All cute girls. Dislikes popular guys. Yes. Disguise. Meat buns. Anine. 180 centimeters. April 1st. Gossip column. Dislikes dime novels. Solving disentanglement puzzles. A reporter for the Kanai Times. She's interviewing Desuhiko, who caught the nine-tailed cat. End of list. Case files.
Thank you so much for taking this interview today. To begin, I am speaking with Desuhiko Thunderbolt in this exclusive interview.
Ask me anything. I'll tell you all about it.
Well, let's start with the first question. As a detective, what do you usually do on a day-to-day basis?
You know, just pretend to be other people. Desuhiko, do you think you're handsome and popular? You don't? Well, you're correct.
In my case, I do a lot of undercover investigations. I'm good at sneaking into places. If the investigation is about a girl, I can get all the information I need.
Creepy.
While I'm no good at solving murder cases, I excel in finding out what women want.
If you don't mind my asking, what sort of places have you gone undercover in the past?
For example, A rock star's dressing room backstage?
Creepy.
The filming location of a big movie?
Not that creepy.
Are you sure those are the acts of a detective and not some sort of entitled fan?
Of course. Anyway, that's all I can tell you about. The rest is confidential, you know.
I see. Very well. Moving on then. Do you have any special abilities?
Jammin'!
About my skills? I'm great at playing musical instruments. I'm a wizard on the guitar and bass. But I shine brightest on vocals. I was born to stand in the middle of the stage with a mic in hand. I'm writing up songs that I'll use someday to fill this city with music.
So you're planning your debut as an artist then?
Yeah.
Exactly. I plan to drown the people in this city with my music more than rain ever could.
That's something to look forward to. Well, next question. How's your match against the Phantom Thief, Nine-Tailed Cat?
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
Wasn't impressed. Nine-tailed cat. More like a plain old stray. It wasn't superior skill that kept it from being captured. Rather, no one else was serious about taking him in.
So, where's the captured Nine-Tailed Cat currently being held?
Oh, the peacekeepers took him away somewhere. He's probably cursing me from some jail cell right now.
Yeah, Desuhiko's the pro tag, Dragon Apple. We got some DLC where Desu is the pro tag.
By the way, what does the Nine-Tailed Cat look like?
He's got distinctive red hair and eyes, but otherwise he looks kind of thin and weak.
I see. Thank you very much. On to my next question. Do you know the secret behind the Virgo ring?
There's a secret? No?
The Virgo ring? Oh, you mean the thing the cat was trying to steal? Secret. What the?
Supposedly, there's a secret message written underneath the spot where the gemstone sits. A similar message was written on the Cassiopeia necklace the Nine-Tailed Cat stole before.
Ooh! Anine has an interesting cadence to their voice.
And deciphering both messages is said to reveal the location of a hidden treasure.
Hidden treasure? The ring was hiding something that big?
No, Desuhiko, you didn't return it?
Where was the message written again?
Huh? Why do you have that ring?
Oh,
Wasn't that ring taken out of the art gallery by the Nine-Tailed Cat? I thought it was returned to them after the cat was captured. Why do you still have it?
It's, I missed my chance to return it.
Are you gonna pull another double fake and Desuhiko's actually the interviewer and fake Desuhiko is the one with the ring?
Desuhiko, don't tell me you took advantage of the situation and kept it for yourself.
Peacekeeper! Peacekeeper! Peacekeeper, he stole the ring! They can't hear me.
Oh, but no! You're making it sound worse than it is. I really was gonna return it.
Really?
Totally! How about we go return it now together?
I'll accompany you as long as you allow me to continue the interview.
Yeah, I'll agree to anything. Interview and all. Anyway, what did you say about hidden treasure? I didn't see a secret message anywhere.
It's right there.
Where?
Behind the pedestal. Here, I'll show you.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, bye. Bye forever, ring.
See? It's written right here.
Smoke bomb.
What does it say?
You got by the Nine-Tailed Cat.
Thanks for the ring. dimwit detective.
That's the secret message? Dimwit detective. Wait, dimwit? Is it talking about me?
You've realized it far too late, oh mighty detective.
You're no newspaper reporter.
You're a reporter for a Cosmopolitan!
You finally figured it out?
Don't tell me you're...
That's right. I'm the Phantom Thief Nine-Tailed Cat that you thought you had captured. The real one, that is.
So you're the cat?
That whole farce at the art gallery was quite entertaining to watch. The red-haired man you caught in front of the gallery was the chief at your detective agency, wasn't it? You placed 2 complete disguises on him and then exposed him in front of the spectators. Just as you planned, the people in town thought he was the Nine-Tailed Cat. Did you put on that little show to stain my public image?
That's right. You sure are sharp. To the citizens of this city, you're nothing but a conglomeration of their own images and assumptions. By destroying that image, I knew they'd lose all respect and awe for you. Soon, the people of this town would begin to hate criminals.
Clever.
That'd make it a lot harder for the real cat to commit crimes. Your work as the Phantom Thief would be done for.
You really think your games are enough to make the Nine-Tailed Cat disappear? As long as the cat is needed in this city, she will never die.
Yeah!
Unfortunately for you, your plan needed much more thought.
You got some nerve. It's true that I underestimated your guts. I never thought you'd come directly to our office. And that getup, it's no disguise. So, the whole red hair and eyes and other stuff were all made-up rumors.
I like to spread rumors about my appearance. It was all just insurance for my sake, but I didn't expect it to catch on so quickly. You detectives sure are easy to fool.
You're quite the woman.
I'll take that as a compliment. By the way, there is no secret message. That was all a lie to get you to show me the ring.
Well, thank you for telling me now.
And as planned, I'll be taking this.
The Virgo ring is mine. From the Nine-Tailed Cat.
Are you going already?
Yes. Thank you for playing along with my lengthy interview. Well, so long.
Wait.
What?
The battle's not over yet, Nine-Tailed Cat.
What is it now?
The one you're holding is a fake. Check out the real deal.
No way!
You said my plan needed more thought. Well, did you anticipate this part?
The double twist!
If the cat can't be caught, the only option is to lure her out. That whole show you insulted was just part of my trap to lure you. I knew you wouldn't stand for your reputation as a great phantom thief to be tarnished like that. The reason you lost is because you weren't willing to yield on your pride. You would have been better off just letting yourself get arrested back then. You might think you're some sort of Robin Hood, but you're nothing but a criminal.
No, I think that she's a Robin Hood.
As a detective, I can't let you go free.
I thought you were just some cocky idiot, but you're not bad.
Well, I'm bad at investigating cases, but I'm not too shabby when it comes to negotiations.
Grab the ring and run, girl! Grab the ring and run!
So, what will you do now? Hand me over to the peacekeepers?
Well, that was the original plan, but I changed my mind.
You're going to let me go?
Ooh, work together?
No, I can't do that.
Oh.
But I don't intend to give you up to the peacekeepers either.
Oh no, I don't like this.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
I can't let you go. Not only as a detective, but as a man as well.
Huh?
Will you marry me?
Marry? Are you serious?
Totally serious. I could search the whole world, but no one is more exciting than you.
A phantom thief and a detective couple.
Isn't that great?
I'll put the pancakes on.
But that ring isn't even yours in the first place.
It doesn't matter. If you accept it, then we're partners.
I see.
Does this mean...
You really are a fool.
Is that a yes?
Totally is a yes.
Hey! Wait! Hey! I haven't heard your response yet!
You gave it all up. And for what?
So, how did the mission go? Did you succeed?
I lost it.
Lost what?
Everything.
The jewel, my confidence, and my love.
Jewel? Wait, you mean the Virgo ring? You gotta be kidding! The art gallery was nice enough to lend it to us in order to help capture the Phantom Thief. And you lost it? What am I going to do? We'll go bankrupt trying to pay it back. We'll be in debt for life.
And he hates debt.
Don't just sit there feeling sorry for yourself. You gotta do something.
Oh, hi, Charmsy. Now the clown wig! I guess you're right. It's time putting the clown makeup on. These load times give me enough time to do it.
Hey, did you hear the nine-tailed cat has returned?
I thought they captured the thief. What got stolen this time?
Is it true the Phantom Thief has struck again?
Yeah.
What was stolen this time?
Surprisingly, nothing. Instead, the Phantom played a prank, leaving a ring on the finger of a statue.
What?
I'll catch you next time!
What did it say? I'm returning the Virgo ring. Unfortunately, I don't like how it looks. From the nine-tailed cat. That's cute, and that handwriting is cute too. That's it. That's the end. Okay. Kimberly Ann Campbell. Boop, 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 doo, boo, doo. That was cute. That was cute. That was really cute. It's such a cat thing. It really, really is. I solved it. It was me. Hold on, I gotta find a Fubuki somewhere. Safe search is off. Scared. This one. We're on to Fubuki now. I can't wait for Fubuki. I love Fubuki. Fubuki's the best. Get out of here, clown wig and nose. We don't need you. Fubuki's not a clown. She's amazing. She's delightful, and I love her. Oops, wrong button. And she's dummy thick? It really does. The RainCode logo slaps. The menu theme slaps as well. I listened to it a lot while I was waiting for the stream to start, watching the Wiggles wiggle. Yes.
Hey, you there.
Me?
Yes, beautiful lady. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day. Shall I read your fortune?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
I already know.
I do not fare well at gambling.
This is horrible! Someone just fell from the sky!
Are you an angel?
Is this part of my lucky day?
Fubuki's luckiest day.
It appears as though something is happening over there.
It's a side scroller. No jump button. Profiles. Fubuki Clockford. Likes exciting adventures. Oh, what a ruckus. Brunch.
I wonder if it could be some sort of festival.
What's going on? Looks like someone collapsed.
Some guy fell from a building nearby.
Was it a suicide?
Oh, talk to the fortune teller. I missed that.
Pardon me. Please let me through.
Are you a doctor?
No.
No, I am not.
Do you know this man?
No.
No, I do not know him whatsoever.
Then why are you here?
I don't know. I guess I'll go.
Today is supposed to be my lucky day, so I thought I might be of some use.
Huh?
Oh, you are still breathing. What luck.
Hey, he's trying to say something.
The dice.
3.
3? I was not quite able to hear you. Could you please repeat yourself?
Hey, hang in there. He's not breathing. Where's the ambulance?
Maybe that was a dying message? It sounded to me as though he was trying to say the number 3. If I am not mistaken, those were the last words he uttered before death. I must not let them go to waste. Oh, if I rewind time, I can hear his message again. Repeatedly hearing someone's dying message is something only I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
What are you mumbling about? If you're not gonna help, get out of the...
Actually, why not try to prevent him from dying in the first
There
place
we
instead?
go. You got there in the end.
Protecting the people is part of my duties as a detective. I may still make it in time if I hurry.
Hey, you there.
Pardon me, I am in a hurry.
No, can I talk to you?
You.
I implore you to have your fortune read, beautiful lady.
Yes.
I apologize. I must hurry, so farewell.
Oh, that noise. Are you all right? What happened? Is there something you must say to me? Please, go ahead.
That's different than 3.
2? As in the number?
And then Fubuki dropped everything she was holding.
Hey, you. What happened? Are you all right? Should I call?
No need. I am fine. I shall be right back. The dying message was different this time. First was 3. Next it was 2. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey, you there.
This is exhausting. I might not make it. Oh, perfect timing.
Yes, take the cab. That'll cushion the fall.
Please let me in. Forward! Full speed ahead!
Yep, the fall has been cushioned. Oh no.
Are you alright?
Does he look all right? Wunk. Say wunk.
What happened here? Can you talk? One? Now it is 1? What could it mean? Tell me, please, before you die! Did someone push you off? Who was the culprit? No good. I must do it over again.
Hey! He's still breathing! The car's roof must have cushioned his fall!
Just like I said it would!
Hurry up and call an ambulance!
Thank goodness. It is true. Today really is my lucky day. What a happy ending.
Wow. Everything's coming up Fubuki. She says as a man is bleeding out 2 feet from in front of her. Yeah, but like, hey, she found a dice. She found, we never learned our number, our lucky number.
What a happy ending. And that is what happened the other day.
That's not a happy ending at all. Nothing was solved.
You're one to talk, Desuhiko. I just played your DLC.
Did the guy live?
Yes, he managed to survive. Although he is currently in a coma.
Schmutz on my knee.
So you still don't know why he fell from the sky?
The newspaper says it was an attempted suicide. It seems he climbed over a fence on top of the building.
Halara nightmare. I stan your name. I stan yourself.
I bet the peacekeepers made that up after another half-assed investigation.
Regardless, it has nothing to do with us.
I mean, you're right and all, but doesn't it bother you? That sure is a weird dying message. At first it was 3, then 2, then finally 1, right? It's like a countdown or something. I've never heard of a changing dying message.
That's because dying messages are normally a one-time event.
So perhaps the message changed because I turned back time.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a share.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Great.
The victim had already fallen by the time you arrived at the scene. So whether it be a suicide or a homicide, the events leading up to the fall shouldn't have changed. And I doubt he'd want to tell you something different each time. What do you think, Halara?
Should I assume you're requesting to hire me with that question?
Never mind then. It was dumb of me to ask.
No matter the problem, asking for my assistance is the wisest choice one can make.
I forget Halara's forte. I have to look at Halara's forte. Fortune teller. Likes coffee, dislikes standing job. Street fortune teller. Lucky number fortune telling is the talent. A fortune teller who's called out to Fubuki. She told Fubuki it was her lucky day and that she'd succeed in all she did. Go get him, girly. It's me. Oh, yes, precognition. I had forgotten. The man who fell. He survived because the taxi cushioned his fall, but passed out after leaving a message for Fubuki. Likes the nightlife. He likes to boogie. Dislikes confronting others. The man who fell. Talent is brief sleep. Taking a nap? You mean taking a nap? We have clues? No.
Except you charge an arm and a leg each time.
Naturally, I must charge an appropriate rate. Although, in this case, it doesn't seem like a criminal act. I suppose I don't mind, if we consider this a conversation among friends.
Oh, so we're friends now. What's with the change of heart?
I wonder why the dying message changed. Do you know why, Halara?
I can deduce the possibilities. However, I cannot declare anything unless I investigate the scene myself.
Oh yeah! Halara can see through the eyes of the person who was first at the crime scene?
So an investigation is still necessary. You definitely want to remember this.
In clues, you can review the info of acquired clues. Thank you. New clue! A message from the man left for Fubuki the first time. The message from the man who fell was 3. The message was 2. The message was 1.
By the way, according to the newspaper, the victim fell from a 4-story building.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Floor 1 is a luxury brand shop. Floor 2 is a restaurant. Floor 3 is a beauty salon. And floor 4 is a casino.
That makes sense. He had to die?
Each floor has windows facing the street that cannot be opened.
Okay.
Thus, it's very likely the victim fell from the rooftop.
The building where the victim is believed to have fallen from is 4 stories high.
Do we have an ID on the victim?
He's a 25-year-old man. He works at the shop on the first floor, but often goes to the other floors as a customer.
So the people in the building were his acquaintances. There's still a chance someone else from the building took him up to the roof and pushed him off.
He worked in the building he fell from.
Perhaps the dying message indicates who did it?
If that was the case, then it's weird the message changed each time he got to the victim. Or maybe there's someone named 321? That can't be it, right?
You can't say that with certainty.
Okay, fair enough, but that doesn't explain why the message changed.
That reminds me, when the victim mentioned 1 the last time he spoke, he actually said, there.
There? Did he find something?
Oh, he was pointing to the dice.
That I do not know, though he did look as though he was searching for something.
What does that mean?
The victim must have had something in his hand while he was falling. The impact of the fall caused him to drop it.
Like, if you need to roll dice, you can just do it on a table. You don't have to jump off of a building with them.
I see. So the victim found the item, then left the message 1.
If you think about it that way, the victim's message makes sense, and it's likely the item is related to the case.
Fubuki, did you find anything at the scene?
I didn't look.
My deepest apologies. I did not notice anything of the sort.
You may be careless, but I doubt you'd miss something so big you'd need 2 hands to hold it. Which means it had to be something small enough that it could be easily missed. Hold on. The victim must have held this thing in his hand the first time he fell.
You don't need to die to roll a die, then why is it called that? I don't know, Matches, I don't know.
But instead of 1, he said 3 that time. Was he holding something different each time he fell? Or was he holding more than one thing?
I don't know why.
Considering when Fubuki turned back time, it's hard to believe he held something different each time. However, we cannot eliminate the possibility there may have been multiple items.
I am now more lost than ever.
If we follow the logic, we will always arrive at our destination, the truth.
But I am truly lousy at that.
Don't give up, princess. Let's start from the beginning.
Just like Hilary Duff says, let's go back to the beginning.
Very well. I shall try.
Are you gonna turn back time?
If the victim was holding something, that would be a key clue in this case, right? First, regarding the size of what he was holding...
Me trying to avoid eye contact when talking to people. Yeah.
That's right. Even Fubuki, who was at the scene immediately after the victim fell, didn't notice that small item. Therefore, it's reasonable to believe that whatever he held was something that could fit in the palm of his hand.
And the impact of the fall caused him to drop it. The third time, the victim realized he dropped it and appeared to be looking around for it. And when he saw it, he said, "There, 1." But why would the victim mumble the word 1 after seeing it?
Because there was only 1 of it! No. The surface of the object displayed the number 1!
Normally, that would mean that whatever was on the surface of the item displayed the number 1, would it not?
This feels like some Dora the Explorer level, like, cognition, which I'm not against.
So the victim saw that and read the number 1 aloud.
Huh? That's a dumb conclusion to make.
No, that's a sensible way to think about it. It's logical as well. The victim saw it and mumbled 1, so we should assume it was actually written there.
Are you serious? So whatever it is has the numbers written on its surface, right? What is it then?
It is a clock.
I don't get it. In the beginning, he said 3, not 1.
It's not strange at all if we assume the number changes depending on the situation.
The number can change?
Like in Community!
Wait, then that must be it!
Whoa, Fubuki! Do you know what it is?
Yes, although it is just my guess. The item the victim was holding...
Chat, can you tell me what it is? A die? Very good!
Such as a die or something.
Your mom! I don't know why that got me.
A die? Oh, I Get it? The number would change depending on the roll. Hold on. It first went from 3 to 2. Isn't it strange the numbers weren't the same? Fubuki arrived at the scene after the victim fell. By that time, the die would have fallen from the victim's hand. Which means that whatever number turned up on the die should have been set by that point. It couldn't have changed.
You're right. Do you have a counter-argument for this?
In that case, perhaps this explains it.
Because that was my most luckiest day! Or because the angle from which he saw the die was different. Because the first time he was lying face down on the concrete. The second time, Fubuki picked him up like this. Are you okay? And he said no! And then the last time he was on a taxi.
The angle from which he saw the die would have been different.
The angle?
The first time, the victim was lying face down.
I literally just said this, but we can go over it again.
If there was a die in his line of sight, he would have only seen one side of it.
What about the second time?
The second time, I arrived just a bit earlier, so I tried to help the victim up. At that moment, he probably saw the top side of the die.
I see. So that's how it went. It's true that under normal circumstances, only the number on the top of a die is read.
He landed on the taxi the third time, so it is possible that the roll of the die changed.
Fubuki, you sure are sharp this morning.
Yeah, what can I say? I've detected a few detectives.
Really?
Die. New clue! Die! The message from the man who fell. 3. The message of the man who fell. 2. The message of the man who fell. 1.
So basically, it went like this. The victim fell from the rooftop while holding a die. He dropped it once he hit the ground, which means the die was cast. As the victim was knocking on death's door, he mumbled whatever number he saw. Great job deducing that much, Fubuki.
Does it appear that I'm becoming a better detective?
Yeah, but not nearly as great as me.
We still lack an answer regarding the final part.
The final part?
What was the victim trying to communicate with his dying message?
Now that you mention it, you're totally right. Why did he even bother reading the number on the die?
Perhaps it was to inform us of the identity of the culprit?
There is no doubt that the die was meant to point out the culprit. Nearing death, the victim sought out the die to inform you of that. But in his daze, the best he could do was say the number he saw.
So the die was pointing out the culprit?
How did it go from dice to die? A singular die is called die, while multiple die is dice.
Wait,
I think.
Wasn't there a place that had something to do with dice in the building the victim fell from?
Oh, so perhaps the culprit was in there?
The luxury floor 1 brand shop. The floor 2 restaurant where they use dies to choose your drinks. The beauty salon where you roll a die to choose your hairstyle. The casino. Craps.
Perhaps the culprit was in the casino on the 4th floor?
Wait, should I be memeing these, by the way? I didn't even consider memeing them. I was just like, yeah, no, I know these answers.
That's probably it.
You did it, princess. I didn't think you'd be able to figure it out.
I just also don't want to give Desuhiko the pleasure.
There is no way I could have done so on my own. You have my deepest thanks, Halara and Desuhiko.
Yep, now bow down to my charisma. Still, we're just making assumptions here. We have no solid evidence. If someone said we made it all up based on his dying words, that'd be the end of it.
But we made so much progress in our investigation. Is there nothing to be done about it, Halara?
It would be one thing if we had the die as evidence, but it would be extremely difficult to find now.
If only I had noticed it and picked it up.
No biggie. It's not something you notice normally. Hey, Halara, what if we use your forte to find out where the die went?
I can't use my abilities while the victim is still alive.
Time to kill him.
Damn, you make it sound so ominous.
Leaving this case alone is still a valid option. No one made a request for us to investigate, so the case will solve itself once the victim wakes up.
The culprit might attack the victim again before that happens. Since they didn't get him the first time, they might try to finish the job.
That would be terrible. This is all my responsibility. What should I do?
I don't think there's any need for you to feel responsible, but I wouldn't feel good about leaving this unsolved. Hey, Halara, you know of any ways around this?
There is one.
Stop teasing us and just say it! Oh, and before you ask, I'm not paying a damn thing.
A clue, then. Ask the fortune teller.
The fortune teller!
Are you a villager in an RPG or something?
The fortune teller.
Huh? Did something spring to mind?
I told you in the beginning, remember? A fortune teller approached me.
What's that got to do with this case?
You should interrogate that fortune teller about the casino. You may hear something interesting.
I understand. I shall depart after breakfast.
But hey, are you going alone?
What's for breakfast? Pepper from the pepper grinder?
Fine, I'll join you. Halara, you're coming with, right?
I'm not going without a formal request.
So much for being friends.
All you have done is more than enough for me. Thank you very much.
I am planning to crack the pepper into the napkin and then eat it like a burrito.
I can handle the rest on my own.
Hi, Sandra.
Too, you know.
Just a load of meat buns for breakfast. Gosh, the meat buns here are so good. Fubuki's sense of monetary value. Given her affluent princess-like upbringing, she rarely went shopping for herself and thusly doesn't care about money.
Hey, you there.
Us?
Yes, you lovebirds. You make one fine pair. You will succeed in all you do today. Consider it your lucky day, so to speak.
Lucky day?
Yes, it'll be the best day of your life. If you were ever to play a game of chance, today would be the day.
Fortune teller, fortune killer.
Shall I read your fortune? I'll tell you what your lucky number is.
Yes, please.
It appears that multiples of 3 are your lucky numbers. If you're going to gamble, be sure to bet on increments of 3.
I get it. This is what Halara was getting at.
What do you mean?
You're in bed with that casino up ahead, aren't you?
What are you saying? Casino? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you?
You claim we have good luck to scam us at the casino.
That's a baseless accusation. I'm just an ordinary fortune teller.
You must have heard about the guy who fell from the casino's building. The victim was nearly killed by someone who works there. I bet he knew too much about your secret. If you know something, you better cough it up now. Or you might be next. If you're working with dangerous people, you should call it quits today. We can take care of the rest, so tell us what you know.
As you said, my job is to lure customers in and guide them to the casino.
That's kind of clever, though.
The lucky number thing is all a lie. In fact, if they pick those numbers, they will surely lose.
That's kind of evil, though.
But I truly believed it was my lucky day.
I'm sorry. I actually don't know how to tell anyone's fortune. I just followed the manual.
And that manual was made by the casino?
Yes. Cheating is rampant in the casino. They really conduct some dirty business there.
Do you know the man who fell from the building?
Yes. He's what they call a hired plant.
Hired goons?
He mixes in with the customers and steers them a certain way so the casino can cheat them. So, my ears perked up when I heard he attempted to kill himself. I knew he'd made a mistake and was being silenced.
I see. So that's what it was.
Are you telling me shrimp fried this rice?
Hey, are you really gonna do something about them? If they find out I told you all this...
Leave it to me. Who do you think I am? I am the superstar detective, slayer of evil, Desuhiko Thunderbolts!
That's not very reassuring.
I thought they were gonna walk into traffic and I got very, very scared.
It appears the entire casino is in on this crime. There will only be more victims if we leave them be.
We might as well see this through to the end. Though, I bet the chief would tell us to stay out of trouble.
But what shall we do? We lack even a single piece of evidence. I would feel terrible if we had to involve the fortune teller more than necessary.
I guess we'll have to rush in from the front.
Which means we are going on an adventure!
Yeah!
Are they really gonna be all right?
No, they're gonna be all left.
This looks like the place.
Indeed. Do you have a plan, Desuhiko?
Of course. The plan name is Leave Things to Chance.
Wow! That sounds exciting!
Let's go, Fubuki!
Right!
Wait.
Halara, Nightmare!
Halara, what are you doing here?
I knew you'd rush in without a plan.
The plan is see what happens.
You are correct, Halara.
Carelessly sowing confusion will simply result in more victims. Don't be so rash.
Are you trying to get in our way? It'd be one thing if you just stayed out of it.
I'm saying the two of you don't stand a chance. If you're up against a casino, let me handle it.
Huh?
Are you going to help us?
Bet on me and you are sure to win. Listen, here's the plan.
I'm listening. You're not saying anything. You're just standing there. Say the plan, Halara! I'm unaware of the plan. Fubuki's necklace has a clock motif. The choker is decorated with a video playback control symbols. Yes, it is. Dronebrella. You can stand under my dronebrella. Ella, Ella. The drip is immaculate, Maddie.
Welcome.
I'd like to convert all this into chips.
What flavor would you like?
Right away.
Any crap?
Call the owner over. I'd like to play a game. Tell the owner I want to talk to him about that attempted suicide.
Understood.
Hands over a bottle of Pringles.
How can I help you? You don't seem affiliated with the Peacekeepers.
And you don't seem like someone who could grow a completely horizontal mustache, but here we are.
I'll be direct.
Nintendo Direct!
You tried to erase one of your hired plants.
What are you talking about?
I'll bet all of my chips. If you win, then this issue will disappear. We'll conclude our investigation and never return. And of course, you can keep all the chips.
Halara, are you sure about this?
And if you win?
You will confess your crimes and turn yourself into the peacekeepers.
Very well. I don't know what crime you're speaking of, but as the owner of the casino, I cannot turn down such a direct challenge.
I expect you to keep your word.
Of course, and you as well. So, what would you like to play?
Craps.
Bring some dice.
A game of craps?
Yes, but let's cut out all of the complicated rules. This game will consist of 4 dice.
You really missed out on let's cut the crap, you know?
Each player will take 2 and roll them at the same time. Whoever gets exactly 7 wins. If both rolls land on 7, then it's a draw and the game continues.
Very well. We will prepare the dice. Are you fine with that?
No.
I don't mind. You'll roll the dice.
What? Me? But you are far better at gambling, Halara.
I'm going to find out what's going on. Just roll the dice like you normally would. However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Oh, right. I do have that ability.
Are you ready?
Blue die.
Let's play.
Blue raspberry. Four. 7.
Well, well. Looks like that's game.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7, turn back time.
Halara, I just turned back time. He rolled a 7 right at the start. And my roll was terrible, by the way. I completely lost.
I knew it. But you can do this as many times as you want.
Panda gamble.
That's your strength.
Panda gambling. Panda gambling. Can we gamble at the panda machine?
Right.
Are you done with your huddle? No amount of planning will help with dice. You must let luck take over from here. Now, let us play.
Yes, game on. This time.
Three. 7. That's a different 7.
Why?
Well, well. Looks like that's game.
However, if the opponent rolls a 7,
his voice is
turn
incredible.
Back time.
Well.
I have returned. This is the second time. The opponent rolled 7 on the first throw both times. The timing of the dice roll was different from before, so I thought there would be different numbers. Are casino owners blessed with natural luck?
No, it's not luck. He's probably cheating.
Cheating?
Seems like he's going all out. Well then, there's no reason for us to hold back either.
I mean, we're technically also cheating, but that's okay.
But what are you going to do? If he can cast just a 7 each time through cheating, no amount of turning back time will help. Moreover, there is a limit to how many times I can use my ability.
There is a way to prevent his cheating.
It seems like the work of an enemy stand.
Really?
However, prevention doesn't guarantee us victory. In order for us to win, you must roll a 7.
Oh, right.
Can you do it this time, Fubuki?
I can certainly try. I became a detective by challenging my own fate.
Oh, this is auto!
I refuse to lose here.
I'll join you in your battle.
Right.
Are you done with your little meeting? You can talk all you want, but I don't think it will change the numbers on the dice. Now, shall we play?
Before we begin, I'm thirsty. Can I get some water?
Very well.
Gulp. Oops.
Oh, excuse me.
What are you trying to do?
My hand slipped. Let's begin.
Very well.
I'm counting on you, Fubuki. This game won't end until you roll a 7.
Leave it to me. Come on, 7. Come on, 7. There.
You. How did you?
You didn't wash your face? Oh, of course he didn't wash his face because Desuhiko. It's Desuhiko!
Impossible! I can't lose with these dice!
Seems like the game is over. You must now confess your crimes.
Loaded dies. Is he all right? No. He's all left. He's all that's left. Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha.
I'm glad to see you have regained consciousness. Are you all right after that awful fall?
What? No, it's me, Desuhiko. We went over this before we entered the casino. Were you even listening?
I was not.
As I suspected, the dice used by the casino were rigged. The victim must have intended to let others know about it with a dying message. It was obvious they'd cheat if we challenged them to a match involving dice.
Which is where I came in. While I distracted the staff, Halara messed with the dice.
So that is what happened. I was only able to win thanks to Halara.
No, I didn't touch your dice, Fubuki.
Huh? Then I really rolled a 7 on my own?
Sandwichin'.
Yes, you won that game.
Really? Thank goodness! I won that game!
Great job, Princess!
Yes! Even if it was just a little bit, I believe I grew as a detective.
Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me.
Hey, Halara, please do something. Fubuki has been completely obsessed since that day. There's no way I can win against someone who can turn back time.
How rude. I would never cheat like that. Come on, Desuhiko. One more game.
She's so cute, and she's precious and sweet, and she must be protected at all cost. Fubuki's luckiest day. So these side stories aren't super complex so far. They're pretty chill and cute and little. Hearing Xanthi say, "Leave it to me." Like that's 100% a line that she said in Fire Emblem, right? Okay, the wiggles get kind of crazy at one part of the song. There it was. Ooh, I like that.
Leave it to me.
And Persona. Oh yeah. They said Pookie's luckiest day. Let me acquire a Halara. Halara Nightmare PNG. Oh, it's because I'm not in images. I was trying to find a transparent one. I'm excited for Halara, though, because Halara is high-key one of my favorite characters. They're all really good, except for Desuhiko, who's only okay. You've been waiting for this? I've been waiting for this. Only autosave is enabled for sub-stories. I guess it's saying you can't manual save. Halara's judging you all. Halara's like, what, you didn't like the stream? Judgment.
Halara, do you know where the milk I put in the fridge went?
Yeah, I should update the title.
I was saving
right.
it for my coffee.
Beats me.
That's my seat, you know.
How much?
Huh?
How much do you want for it? I'll pay your asking price. Well?
You gotta be kidding. Fine. Just keep sitting there.
I will.
Fine, I will.
Someone's coming. I wasn't expecting guests today. Right this way. It's a bit cramped in here.
Are you the chief of the Nocturnal Detective
Tetra!
Agency? My name is Tetra. Pleased to meet you.
Xanthi?
I'm the chief. That's just one of our detectives.
Oh, excuse me. Your detective was sitting at the biggest desk here, so I assumed that...
My seat gets stolen the moment I leave it open.
Like a cat.
Let's sit down.
I was told you investigate murders.
Murder case. It's possible for us to handle it, but what we can or can't do depends on whether or not the peacekeepers have already gone through it.
I see. My father passed away in a rather bizarre manner. The peacekeepers declared it was an accidental death. But I just can't believe it was an accident.
The peacekeepers usually try to declare any unnatural deaths as accidents. Why do you suspect that it wasn't one?
My father kept tropical fish as a hobby. One morning, he was found dead, drowned with his head stuck in the fish tank.
That's
Do you really
fishy.
think that could be an accident?
He drowned with his head stuck in a fish tank? Can you describe the situation?
The fish tank is set rather low, so you can view it from above. My father was in a kneeling position, with his head dunked into the water.
That sure is bizarre. What did the peacekeepers have to say?
They say he was electrocuted and passed out when he touched the temperature control switch with wet hands. And he fell into the water and drowned, unfortunately.
Are you sure the cause of death was drowning?
Electrocuted and drowned.
Yes, that appears to be the case without a doubt. A trustworthy doctor did the autopsy.
I see. From what you've said, you can't really deny that it could have been an accident.
No, the problem is the room where my father passed away. It was obvious that someone else had rummaged around.
What do you mean?
Well, the room has lots of tropical fish tanks lined up. But on the day my father died, all of them were shattered to pieces. And of course, there was water and dead fish all over the floor.
That's sad.
Someone must have forced their way into the room to do something so terrible. I believe my father was murdered by whoever did that. This must be a murder. Please uncover the truth of my father's death.
What do you think, Halara?
Beats me. I wasn't paying attention.
Don't lie. There's no way you couldn't hear us.
You can assume I don't exist, unless pay is involved.
I can pay. My father left me an inheritance.
Oh, don't mind my detective. Our rates are always reasonable here.
Then you'll investigate this case on my behalf?
Huh? Yes, of course. As detectives sworn to protect this
I love
town,
Yakko.
we can't leave any mysteries unsolved.
Thank you. I'm so happy I worked up the courage to come here.
The Nocturnal Detective Agency is here to protect the peace of Kanai Ward. You can always count on us.
I forgot they're called the Nocturnal
As
Detective
for investigating
Agency.
this case, we'll check out the crime scene soon. Promise. Jeez.
That was rather reckless of you to promise.
It's not like I have a choice. I can't just abandon people in need. I'm Yakko Furio, chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. I gotta protect this town.
Do you even have a single lead to solve this case?
What? Of course. I'm a detective after all.
Yeah, just a normal
If I
one.
proceed with the investigation, I'm sure I can find some kind of clue. But I'll need your help, Halara.
That depends on the payment.
You know I don't have a lot of money.
You got a lot of books, though.
And you know that I don't work for cheap.
Then, how about a deal instead?
What deal?
If you solve this case, I'll let you keep a cat here.
Really?
Yes, really.
This is the best thing I've ever heard.
Hey, where are you going?
To the crime scene.
Hold on. The client just left. Why don't you wait until tomorrow?
Why don't you mind your own goddamn business? Let me do what I want. I gotta get a cat.
I shall review the case's records until then.
Halara's fee is cheaper than I thought.
Raining cats and dog. Dog. Halara's coin. Halara attacks with a 1-shin coin. Where it lands is carefully calculated later for retrieval. For later retrieval.
Thank you for coming. You really are willing to investigate the case.
Well, that's our duty at the Nocturnal Detective Agency. Your house is pretty big. Your father must have been well off.
Yes. My father owned a medical devices company. He contributed to Kanai Ward's medical advancements for years. I simply can't believe he met his end like this.
We'll find justice for him.
Thank you. I am in your debt. This is my fiance, Jaren. We've been living together for about a year now.
Do you get a portrait?
Nice to meet you.
You do not get a portrait.
I'd like to ask you more about the details
Jaren.
later, but can we take a look at the scene for now? Oh, before that, do you have a photo of your father?
Of course. Here's a picture from when he was still alive.
Thank you. Halara, over here.
It'd be kind of weird
investigation to you.
if you had a picture of only pictures of him after he was dead.
About. I'll keep speaking to them outside. Talk to me when you're done.
Understood. Now, time to review the cards I've been dealt.
Investigation.
You definitely want to remember this.
Look at your clues if you want to look at clues. Okay, let's look at the profiles. We of course have Halara Nightmare, loves cats and dogs, dislikes cruel con artists, master detective, post-cognition, sharp-witted and attractive detective with no gender. Yako, our dad. We got Tetra, a woman who asked to help, loves quizzes and puzzles, dislikes exercise in general, is the president's daughter, and is good at grooming pets. What does Jaren do? Wait, Jaren's not here. Okay, Tetra's father likes tropical fish and aquariums, dislikes dishonesty, medical devices company president, and talent for management. The father of Tetra, the client, his real name is Cherison? He ran a medical devices company while he was still alive. He drowned with his head in a tropical fish tank, which he maintained as a hobby. Oh, there's Jaren. Likes Tetra, dislikes waking up early. Title, freeloader at Tetra's house. Talent is DIY. This is Canada's worst handyman, isn't it? They've been dating for about a year. Floor.
Right.
There are some stains on the floor. It's likely due to the water spilled from the fish tank. Other than that, nothing else is suspicious.
I see.
The equipment and food for the tropical fish are placed together. Seems like nothing has been used since the incident. There's some dust. Equipment used for keeping fish. The window.
It's a regular sliding window with a crescent lock. There are no suspicious marks on it. There is a small veranda outside. We're on the second floor, so any rain that falls off the eaves flows to the drain.
A normal window with a crescent lock. There are no suspicious marks. Second floor veranda. Rain flows off the eaves into the drain. I remember the first time I heard veranda was from, our Tetra is Canadian. We had a neighbor from Newfoundland, and they're like, oh, come out to the veranda. And I'm like, what is a veranda?
An ordinary vent. There's some blue paint on the inner side of the frame. Looks like something rubbed against it. This may have something to do with the case.
Our balcony definitely doesn't have a drain.
What is this? There's a stain here that looks like a horizontal line.
It's like there was water that got really high.
Upon close inspection, There appears to be a faint outline of the same stain along all 4 walls.
All 4 walls have stains resembling horizontal lines. The vent is sus. The water line is absolutely sus. This was full of water. This was a whole ass swimming pool. Broken fish tank.
All of the fish tanks have been shattered.
Maddie's theory. A tiny person that can turn big snuck in through the vents and did it. Now give us cat, please.
There's broken glass scattered on the inside, which means it's certain someone smashed it inward.
Ooh, Mod Podge? I used to use that to make paper mache and decoupage.
Why would someone do this?
All the tanks are smashed Squidwards.
There is a sticky substance stuck to the door frame. Perhaps tape residue?
I've investigated all the things of note, but what? Is there more? Or do you just not have an idea?
That's about all I can investigate for now. I should go talk to our clients before I observe the crime scene at the time the body was discovered. The crime scene has been inspected, Chief.
Thanks.
There are a few things I'd like to confirm.
Yes, please ask me anything.
Can you give me the details of when you discovered the body?
It was, I think, around 6 in the morning. My father usually woke up early for breakfast, but when I went to get him, he wasn't in his room.
Where are the fish? They died.
So I looked around and noticed Sugar barking at this room.
Sugar?
That's the name of our dog.
Sugar! You walk like you have something in your butt. What's wrong with you? You're the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Hey! Sugar sure is happy. She's rarely friendly with anyone.
She barks at me all the time.
There.
Shall we continue?
Oh, sorry. Sugar was barking in front of the room, so I opened the door to take a look. There I saw my father. His head was in the fish tank. He was already gone.
I heard her scream and ran over, but what I saw took my breath away. The fish tanks were all destroyed. The floor was covered with water. All the tropical
Does
fish
Sugar have a
on
profile?
were scattered across the floor, dead.
No, but Jaren does, because Jaren's evil. I know you did it, Jaren. You DIY'd yourself. A dead dad.
Were they valuable?
I'm not sure. I don't know how much they were worth, but the fact is, my father cared for them a great deal.
If the fish were expensive,
DIY'd himself into the will.
Someone tried to steal them?
Are you implying my father's murder was an afterthought?
Well, I'm just considering possibilities.
If they were going to steal the fish, I doubt they'd smash the tanks.
You're right.
Do you know the estimated time of death for the victim?
I believe it was around 10 o'clock the night before.
When was the last time you saw him alive?
Right around 7 that night. I ate dinner with him. He went to his room after that.
According to the Peacekeeper's investigation, the victim died at 10
Does
p.m.
anyone else live here?
It's just me and him now. The servant left after making dinner before 7.
Tell me, What were you doing around 10 that night?
I think that's the Lorzio. It's Ajay.
After finishing dinner with my father, I did some cleaning and washed the dishes. Jaren came to the dining hall around 8 for dinner. And then we watched TV in the living room until around midnight.
Oh my god, what are you watching?
Yes. I know for certain we were together between 8 and midnight.
Did you ever get up during that time? Such as to go to the bathroom?
I don't think so.
Were there any screams or sounds of a struggle around 10 at night?
No, not at all.
I see. That leaves me wondering who entered that room, when they did, and why they smashed all the fish tanks. The fish tanks are large and have thick glass. You'd think you'd hear them being smashed.
You'd
True.
think.
All I know for certain is that we didn't hear anything like that.
Blue paint. Someone pumped water
Do you
in.
often come in and out of this room?
No,
Not at all. Only my father used this room.
because it's a
What
fish
did
room.
the peacekeepers have to say when they saw the state of things in the room?
Boy, that looks shitty.
They said my father was stressed out. That he lost control and smashed all the tanks himself.
When you have
he
nothing
actually
else.
stressed out?
Truth be told, my father was lamenting over a prized tropical fish he had accidentally killed that morning.
When you have nothing left to burn, you must set yourself on fire.
I thought he could have done something extreme, given how much he regretted his mistake.
He did look rather depressed.
Still, my mild-mannered father would never do something like this.
Did you notice anything strange about your father during dinner?
He was sad about the fish, but he ate normally. I didn't notice anything in particular.
What was for dinner? Don't say fish.
It's hard to think he was so distraught that he'd smash all the tanks on his own.
You're right. But that's what the peacekeepers told us happened.
I'll take another look around. For now, I'd like to ask you to leave the room.
Sugar, you can
So you're gonna
stay.
do that thing, yeah? I'm counting on you. Let's wait outside.
No, but Sugar can stay. Oh, hi. Hi, Jay.
The trump card is still face down. Time to use my post-cognition to see how things were at the time the body was first discovered. There are dead tropical fish everywhere. The whole floor is completely drenched.
The floor was scattered with tropical fish.
I see.
At the time the body was found, many things were scattered around. Could this sort of mess be caused by just a broken fish tank? Everything was scattered around.
I see.
All tanks seem to have been smashed inward. There's not much difference from the room in its present state. Even in post-cognition, traces of a sticky substance are on the frame. Was there some kind of something? Oh my god, I found Dory! Dory, no! Oh my god, Dory's family! Finding Dory too. 2 Dorys. It seems the stains on the walls were present when the body was found. I don't see any particular differences. No, the stains are darker than they currently are. Does this mean they were made around this time?
The paint stuck on the frame can be seen here.
Can we find Nemo? Let's see. Let's see if we can find Nemo. Oh, it's the fish. Oh my god, Nemo! I stepped on him! Oh, God. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's not locked. Anyone could come and go from here. Perhaps this is how the culprit entered the place.
Yeah, the dentist fishes I saw some dentist fishes too. Nemo!
There's a dead tropical fish in the drain on the veranda. Why would that be there?
Well, we found Nemo. P. Sherman, Wallaby Way, Sydney.
The victim's body is kneeling against the edge of a fish tank with his head inside.
You can't drown like that.
Like the other tanks, this one is smashed up too.
You can't drown in a smashed up tank.
Looking closely, he is soaking wet.
That camera got me soaking wet.
It'd make sense if it was just his upper body, but for his whole body to be soaked is unusual. I'm beginning to see the truth behind this case. That's all the investigating I need to do for now.
Are you done?
I'm so sad we found Nemo. Sugar!
The dog has something in her mouth.
Hey, Sugar!
What's this?
That's Sugar's favorite toy. It's just a rubber hose tied up in a knot. Ever since she was a puppy, Sugar has loved playing tug-of-war with a rubber hose. So I still make toys out of hoses like this. But I don't think I made one for her recently. Where did she get it from?
DIY wonder.
That's interesting. Let me take a look.
I thought it was Dory too.
Wait, don't touch it.
What's wrong?
Put that in a plastic bag without touching it directly. I believe it's evidence.
That's evidence?
Consider it a precaution.
Sugar's favorite toy, a short rubber hose tied into a knot.
How's the investigation going? Are the peacekeepers right? Did my father pass away due to an accident?
Yeah.
Or was it?
It was
The
on
answer is clear.
purpose.
This was no accident, but a murder.
Huh? Really?
What makes you think it's a murder?
My thinking.
It's a murder because of the walls. What about it? Wet.
No, it's not enough to disprove the theory that it was an accident. Reviewing it more carefully.
Wait, because the walls were wet? It's not okay. The window was open.
No, it's not enough to disprove the theory that it was an accident. Reviewing it more carefully.
What do you mean? What do you mean? The fish tanks were shattered.
The victim died with his head in the fish tank.
Oh yeah, that makes
Is
so
that
much
right?
sense.
Yes.
If it was shattered, how could he drown?
As you can see, this fish tank was destroyed like all the others. That is far too strange. It means something logically impossible occurred.
Impossible? What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain it. If the victim drowned with his head in the tank, then it had to be filled with water. But as you can see, the fish tank is destroyed, meaning it is unable to contain water. Like with the other tanks, the water spilled out when it was smashed, emptying it. So how could the victim drown in a fish tank that held no water?
Oh, now that you mention it.
The peacekeepers claim the victim was disoriented and smashed the fish tanks himself. But if the victim was still alive when he smashed the fish tanks, it would have been impossible for him to have drowned. In other words, the victim was drowned, then placed next to the fish tank to make it seem like an accident. The culprit must have believed this camouflage would be enough to fool the peacekeepers.
And it was.
So my father was murdered.
Yes, there is no mistake about it. This is murder.
Hold on. If the culprit wanted to make the victim look like he drowned, why did they destroy the fish tank? Didn't they realize their cover would be blown? And plus, all the fish tanks were destroyed, not just that one.
It must have been part of their plan for the peacekeepers to overlook this contradiction. However, destroying the tanks required a lot of effort. If the culprit did so despite the contradiction it created, then we have to assume there was an unavoidable reason behind it.
An unavoidable reason.
So, who is the culprit?
I must investigate further to find that out. I'll report back once I find the answer.
It's gotta be Jaren.
Has anyone outside your family entered or left the house recently?
I don't think so.
Were there any tradesmen who came to work on your place?
I can't think of any.
Allow me to change the question. Have you recently done any remodeling or repairs to the home?
Jaren does.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Jaren's a DIY fanatic.
The gutters on the roof were broken, so Jaren fixed them.
Uh-huh.
He fixed the rain gutters?
Yes, he's an avid DIYer. He not only fixed the broken parts, but also checked the gutters around the whole building, which was a lot of work.
Yourself. Did anyone watch the DIY anime? Where the main character's name is Yourself? Yeah, dog doesn't like him. I don't like him either.
I see. That concludes my investigation.
What? Are you sure that's enough? Jeez, you're always off in your own world. I'm sorry about that. Our ace detective isn't very friendly. That being said, I believe this case will be solved soon. Please be patient for just a bit longer.
Thank you.
I think it's called Do It Yourself. I don't know, I think. If you look up Do It Yourself anime, it's great. Her bike breaks and then she's like, "Oh man, I have to get it fixed." And then someone's like, "You can fix it yourself." And then she's like, "I could do anything myself." It's great.
Halara, just as you suspected, it could be the fiancé. Jaren has been living in the client's home and mooching off her since he got fired from his job a year back.
Okay, let's be real. Dad can afford
He's
it.
in quite a lot of debt, too. At one point, he was spending almost all his time in casinos.
Okay, never mind. That's not okay.
For money, but was always denied. Seems the father was also against their marriage.
So money is the motive. If the father were to die, the daughter would inherit everything. So if he married her, the money would be his.
Makes sense. The thing is, that man has an alibi.
Yeah, they're totally in it together.
The estimated time of death is 10 at night. There's no mistake that Jaren was with the client at that time.
No, they totally... Wait, well, why would she...
Makes no sense to suspect Tetra, since she's our client.
Yeah.
So we have to assume his alibi is airtight.
Right. I agree.
His alibi is perfect. Not only was he with Tetra at 10, but he was also with her for 2 hours before and after. So, as it stands, it's impossible for him to have killed the victim.
No, the alibi isn't a problem. It's possible if a certain trick was used.
A trick?
Ooh, twin!
But I still lack hard evidence. Perhaps it's worth rolling the dice here.
Hey, are you sure about this?
We'll make our move tonight. Let's go to the client.
We need someone with a forte of speaking to animals, because then we could just ask Sugar, who looks a lot like Scratch from Baldur's Gate. Halara's favorite candy. Depends on the mood. The worse the mood, the sweeter the taste. Oh yeah, look, you could totally just route those gutters in here. Freaking rain.
You know the truth behind this case?
Yeah. Push them
That's
through the
right, miss.
windows.
Allow me to explain. The key detail for this case is the victim's cause of death. Without a doubt, the victim died by drowning. But making it look like he drowned in the fish tank was camouflage. Why would such a thing even be needed? Because it secured the killer's alibi.
You said that the victim's time of death was around 10 p.m. In other words, the culprit secured their alibi at the same time as they murdered the victim. Is that really possible?
Through a certain trick, it was possible to drown the victim even if the culprit wasn't there.
Drown him without being there?
The trick the culprit used was...
DIY. The vent. Flooded the room.
a method that can't disprove the alibi. Think carefully.
The hose! Flooded the room!
First, it involves this rubber hose.
That's Sugar's toy.
If you untie the knot, it returns to being a hose. This was what was first used in the crime.
How was it used? Don't tell me that's the murder weapon.
If you check the vent, you'll see the color of paint scraped on there matches the hose. It was likely passed through the vent.
Those textures are so low quality, it's so
Put
sad.
The hose in the vent. Why would anyone do that?
DIY, would anyone do
It's
that?
nothing special. The hose was simply used for its original purpose.
Its original purpose?
Strangulation!
One end of the hose was placed on the edge of the rain gutter on the veranda side. Prior to this, the culprit adjusted the rain gutter so that the hose could be inserted into it. The rainwater from the gutter passed through the hose, filling the room.
Huh? What do you mean? Halara, you think this place got flooded with rainwater? That would drench the whole place.
When the body was found, the room was, in fact, drenched.
But that was because of the broken fish tanks, right?
No, they were a red herring!
That's part of it.
Oh,
But the main
it's a
reason
fish.
was due to rainwater pouring into the enclosed room.
Wait, what do you mean? What's the point in flooding this room with rainwater?
The culprit's goal was to secure their own alibi at the estimated time of death. This trick was necessary for that.
I don't get it. Can you explain from the beginning?
Jaren has to be shitting his pants. Like, we're literally like, this is Jaren. Jaren did it, and Jaren's like, ooh, I wonder where this could be going. Jaren is you. We know it's you. Shit your pants.
Let's go over what the culprit did on the day of the crime in order.
They already brown. You're not wrong.
First, the culprit mixed sleeping pills into the victim's dinner. While the victim was asleep, the culprit proceeded to prepare the trick.
Sleeping pills in his food? That reminds me, my father did seem sleepy shortly after eating dinner.
After dinner, the victim likely went to his room to lay down. The culprit then sneaked into his room and carried him out while he was asleep. That was how the victim was transported to this room.
At this point, you're sure he was still alive?
Of course. If the culprit murdered the victim earlier, then their alibi wouldn't have worked.
See, now Jaren would be a time to go, I have to go to the bathroom. Please excuse me for forever. And you leave and you run, and that's how you get away. You don't sit here and wait for them to point the finger and...
The culprit had to murder him in such a way that would secure their alibi. The preparations were done in this room. After bringing the victim here, the culprit used duct tape on the gap near the door to weather strip it.
Who could it be?
Weather strip? What's that?
It prevents water from leaking outside.
It's Janna's original design from League of
Let me
Legends.
explain. After weather stripping the door, the culprit started destroying the fish tanks. The culprit likely covered them with cloth to dampen the noise. Once he smashed
Flex
all
tape!
of them, he leaned the victim onto the fish tank. The culprit then moved to the window on the veranda and weather stripped the outside of it. Finally, they took the hose connected to the rain gutter and passed it through the vent to the inside of the room.
So Jaren's talent is DIY, but I think Jaren's talent is duct tape.
Preparations in place.
Oh, you'll have to send it to me,
the
Zero.
culprit left through the veranda and returned to the mansion as if nothing had happened.
How does that...
Same thing, right? Same thing, Maddie.
The victim was still alive at the time, right? When was he murdered?
The victim naturally drowned after being left alone for several hours.
Huh? How's that?
The rainwater from the rubber hose flooded the room in a few hours. The whole room was turned into a fish tank, this time filled with rainwater.
Ironic.
And that is how the victim drowned.
The whole room was flooded?
That can't be.
The proof lies in the stained walls. The day of the murder, the room must have been filled to that line with rainwater.
Rainwater killed the victim?
Correct. Only in this city could such an approach be possible.
You've never played Heavy Rain.
This makes it easy to estimate the amount of rainfall to a certain degree. So it is not impossible to create this alibi trick with some calculation.
I think that's a bit of a stretch. Wouldn't it take at least half a day for the room to fill with enough rainwater to drown the victim?
Not if
I'm sure
all
it
of
would require more rainwater than usual to accomplish it.
not if all of the rainwater
Which means you
was
need to gather all
yes.
the rain falling around this giant mansion.
Yes.
Gather all of it how?
It would require slight adjustments to the rain gutters. After that, the rainwater would flow to the veranda.
Uh-oh, sneezes.
To the rain gutters?
There would be plenty of water if all of the rain that pours upon the mansion is rerouted to this room. That explains how the culprit secured their alibi while drowning the victim. In the morning, before the body was found, they removed the weather stripping and drained the water through the veranda. If you check the drain in the veranda, you should find dead tropical fish that were carried out with the rainwater. The culprit smashed the tanks beforehand to prevent rainwater from being stored inside.
Yeah, Zio. Turns out DIY stands for Dead Is You.
Well, that's how I would have done it. But maybe the culprit didn't realize that before they started draining the water. Seeing the fish tanks filled with rainwater, the culprit panicked and smashed all of the glass to hide the evidence. They must have carelessly broken the one fish tank the corpse was leaning on in the process. Isn't that how it went, Jaren?
Gasp! It was Jaren?
I'll be direct. You are the culprit.
Wow, no one could have ever suspected that or seen it coming.
Hold on. Is this some kind of joke? Why would I kill my father-in-law? That's stupid.
But you were fixing the rain gutters a few days before the incident.
That's because you asked me to fix them. How does fixing some stuff pin me as the culprit? That's crazy talk!
So you intend on maintaining that you're not the culprit?
Of course!
Then we'll have to ask our little friend for the answer. Come here, Sugar.
Sugar can open the door?
This is the rubber hose used for the trick.
This is the best dog.
There are scrapes on its surface. That's the proof. I'm sure the culprit tried to dispose of it, tying it into a knot before throwing it away. But our friend here found it for us. Good girl, Sugar. Only the culprit has directly touched the rubber hose.
Hold on. Can I replay lines?
I'm certain his scent is still on it.
I need to know if I can replay lines.
But our friend here found it for us. Good girl, Sugar.
You're welcome, Halara.
Tell us, Sugar, who do you smell on this?
So, it is you.
This is complete nonsense. I won't accept it. If I have to, I'll kill all of you. Hey, don't tell me that you're really...
Wow, that's a really good defense. I never considered. Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
So
duct tape? Oh, a knife.
getting all that money. Calm down. Hey, why me? I can kill the woman anytime. I'll start off with you. Damn you, detectives. This is your fault for sticking your nose into my life.
You really think that after you kill that man, she's just gonna be like, I guess we'll carry on with our lives until you decide you want to kill me? What the hell, Jaren? You're not very smart, and you're not very good at DIY.
Can you handle this on your own, Chief?
I'm pretty bad at this sort of thing. Please help. Shut up! I'll kill...
Halara is my favorite, 100%.
You saved me.
I never thought it would be like this.
Whoop.
What am I supposed to do?
Hold on, game. Hold on. Everything's broken. Oh god, pause. Hello? Can you hear me? Something terrible has happened. If you can hear me, say something in the chat. You hear me? Can you see me? Am I moving? You can see me. It looks fine. Oh, everything's frozen for me. Well, if that's the case, let's just continue.
That's what she's saying.
If you ever need help, come to us.
Yakko's really
Nocturnal
shiny.
Detective Agency will always be at your service.
Thank you.
I love the Madonna reference, Adam. Cat. Oh my god, a ginger cat.
As promised, you can keep that cat here.
Inside. Oh, charming stray
I don't need
cat.
your help. That's what the cat is saying.
Come on, this cat thinks it's some sort of hard-boiled detective? Well, I suppose I don't mind.
This city is a difficult place to live, even for the animals.
Crime-solving duo, please.
I hope we can keep solving the mysteries here.
Does the
to
cat
make
have a
this city
profile?
better place.
Does the cat have a profile? How do I keep freaking missing? Sugar does. She doesn't take to strangers and barks at Jaren. Jaren, he did it. No. Not yet anyways. Maybe once we know the cat's
And
name.
make it a nicer place for them to live too.
I sincerely hope so.
You're so cold to humans, but you like animals.
Gumshoe's the cutest name for this.
Are you teasing me?
See, there you go again, making that scary face. Seeing you play with the cat, you look kind of cute. It sure would be nice to see more of that smile around here.
Protect that smile.
I hope you keep using your powers to change the city. I know you can do it. For their sake, too.
That depends on the payment.
Come on. Well, how's this? Consider it the reward for this case.
Cats are lactose intolerant.
Maybe you could ask for permission next time.
They can't eat milk very well. It's bad for their digestive system and gives them all the poops.
Thanks.
Don't give your cats milk. Don't do it. Even if they like it, it's like drugs to them, like a laxative drug. Don't give your cats milk. That's my song about not giving cats milk. But I love cats, and I love that Halara finally got a cat. Raining cats and dog. This is cute. This is cute. This is really cute. I guess tomorrow I'll do the last two. What if it was dog milk? What do you mean, what if it was dog milk? Dong milk? No, the dog milk. Can I flip scenes? Did it work? It did work! Yeah, I can't see anything. My screen is just frozen. Maybe if I minimize it and unminimize it. Nope, it's broken. It did work! That's cool. Your favorite two tomorrow! Well, thank you for hanging out with me today. Is there a Yuma DLC? We should have all of the DLC. No, we got Vivia and we got Yakko. A voice calls out to Yakko as he walks in the darkness, sweet but somber. It reminds him of that day. So yeah, we'll do Yakko and Vivia tomorrow. Then Wednesday, we'll play something before the... Oh, Bloodroots is on sale for my wish list. I'll find out when the Sony State of Play is. Sony State of Play. Ooh, Stellar Blade! 40 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yes, Turnip Boy robs a bank. That's what I wanted to play, Maddie. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, okay. Turnip Boy robs a bank. I think that's like less than 2 hours. If my how long to beat Turnip Boy robs a bank? 2-ish hours? Okay. Yeah. So if we start at 10, we have so much time to finish Turnip Boy robs a bank and then go into State of Play. Are we gonna play FF7 or P3R? We're starting P3R on the weekends, and the plan is that we're gonna do longer streams, and Clay thinks that we can beat P3R before Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, Rebirth, and then just do Rebirth on the weekends going forward after P3R. That's confidence. I know. It's like one of us got all the confidence and the other one got no confidence. Tag yourself. When does Rebirth come out? The 22nd, I believe. And I'll probably be playing through Remake during the week leading up to that because I want to play it and I want to be refreshed. And I know there's a whole bunch of like, oh, what you missed and things, but I still want to play it. So I'm pretty excited for that. In like 20 days? I know. P3R can't be beaten that quick. Yeah, I think he wants to do like 6 or 8 hour days, 2 days in a row. So that would be 16 hours. And then how many weekends is there? That would be 1, 2, 3 weekends. So that's the plan. Oh, everything refreshed again. I hope I'm still here. Did you apply for that P3R thingy? I think Clay's got some stuff going on in the work. I don't understand. 16 times 3, that's 44. If all the shit's voiced, I doubt it. Yeah. Rebirth come out on the 29th? Well, then that gives us an additional weekend if it comes out on the 29th. What's happening on the 22nd? Something's... Oh, Avatar The Last Airbender is coming out on Netflix on the 22nd. That's why. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, we have an additional weekend. So yeah, maybe we could do it. There's new content too. I am merely the messenger. Because I was like, so when Final Fantasy comes out, should I play that during the week then? And he's like, no, we can just play it after P3R. I'm sure we'll be able to beat it by then. And I was like, okay. The live action movie? Nope. Netflix is remaking the Avatar series as a Netflix show in the same vein of One Piece. You know what they say about messengers? Yeah. I'll bend over. Yu Yu Hakusho was good. Yeah. I think we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. Because that's the plan thus far. M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong isn't involved. It's so crazy that, like, M. Night's kid was like, I love Avatar, you should make it into a movie. And they was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then they did it. Oh, yeah, if my streams for 6 hours, what happens to Saturday's Discord streams? I have been thinking about that. And maybe I'll move them to Thursday or Friday. Friday evening. Yeah, I'd have to take it off the weekends because the weekends are going to be just full of streams. I actually meant to talk about it the last time, but I forgot. So yeah, everything will be moved to a more appropriate time. And we'll go from there. Okay, well then, I guess until I see you tomorrow for the remainder of the DLC. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day. Okay. Bye, I love you, bye. It's weird not being able to see myself because it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm looking at. Making eye contact with the camera. Bye. Bye, chat. Bye, Zero. Bye, Stella. Bye, One Gamer to envy them all. Bye, Jordan. Bye, Theo. Bye, Go. Bye, Bimo. Bye, Nat. Bye, Maddie. Bye, Yuzuki. Okay, bye. Bye, Joni. Smize. Ooh, you have a headache, but it hurts. Ooh, toothache. Ooh, it hurts. Smize. I like, okay, I know I said bye, but that reminded me of the one episode of America's Next Top Model where one girl was constantly smizing and Tyra's like, oh my god, I love that you smize all the time. She's like, I'm just not wearing my glasses. Okay, bye.